I wanted to go to the coast so bad, I went down there with a dire forecast. Couple hours is better than no hours.
Still pretty rough, guys, but this is the Gulf of Mexico, so kind of gotta expect something like that.
I made the 5.5 hour drive down and stayed on the water a few hours, got a few fish.
Guys, not sure what it is. Hopefully it's a flounder, because if it is, that's a good sign. He's not that big, I don't think, unless he gets close and starts fighting. Let's see what he is. Yep, flounder. Got me a flounder. The little flounder. Oh, he's not too bad. That might make it, guys. That one might make it in the box. Flounder dog. There we go. He gulped it. No pun intended. No pun intended. Let's see, we got ones in the spring dew. Woo! Alright, guys. This one is, oh yeah, 16 inches. Well, 15 and, nope, 16 inches. He's a keeper. Let's rinse him off and get him in the ice. Alright, guys. Having a good start to the day. Look at that. Big old flounder dog.
That bad weather blew me off the water. Well, I kept that flounder and that crab, and I threw back that big old gaff top, and I'm gonna make a crab stuffed flounder. Let's try that out.
All right, let's grab this flounder out of the Yeti here. Get it up on the cutting board. So I'm gonna start with the underside first. And the way I've cleaned my flounder is I come down this line right here, and I just score the skin all the way down to the tail. Slick, super slick. Skin's pretty tough. All right, let's start with this top piece. Come around here and also score the skin here, and then come down through here. Started. That's a nice fillet right there, guys. Ooh, that's a nice one. All right, there it is. Look at that. Thick, nice. And then all I got left is skin and really, really, really thin carcass. So I did good. I did good for me. All right. Oh, let's go clean this up. Clean those fillets up. Alright, let's see if we can do that crab real quick. This crab, I'm gonna put my thumb right here. I'm gonna put my hand on the shell. I'm gonna crack the top shell off. And it ought to come off clean as a whistle. Absolutely. Alright, so we got this part. This shell is worthless, discard it. I'm gonna take this water hose here and we'll clean out all the guts. Just turn it up a little more powerful. This do all the dirty work. Alright guys, look at that. A much more presentable crab to cook and eat. No guts, no gills, just clean crab meat. Look at them big old claws, boy. We're gonna get some good ones out of there. There it is. Toss that in boiling water with some Old Bay or Tony Chachere's and that'd be a good eating crab right there. Alright guys, I got my water heating up. Just enough to cover the crab completely. I'm going to bring that to a boil. I added some Old Bay seasoning. When you add your Old Bay, I mean, it's really a personal preference. Sometimes this gets a little spicy, so depends on you personally how much of this you add. So I'm not really going to give you a quantity. I kind of eyeball it. I just put it in there until I feel good about it. I'm going to pick all that meat out of the crab anyways, so I added a little bit of pink Himalayan sea salt, and I got my crab right here. I've been soaking overnight in the fridge. It's going to wait for this water to come to a boil, drop that crab, and then let it boil for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'm going to let it sit in that water for about 30 and just soak up that spice. So let's get that done. Alright, this water's just about to a boil, and what we're going to do is we're going to drop this crab. So it's a lot of meat, guys, so we're going to drop this crab in here and let that go for, I would say, 3 minutes, maybe 4. And then I'm going to pull it off the heat and let it soak for 30 minutes. Alright guys, gonna shut the timer down. Crab's ready to come out of the water, and we can start getting the meat out of that sucker. Let's see what we can get. Look at that, nice and done. See how much meat we can get out of here. Kind of go from there. Able to get enough crab meat to do a stuffed flounder right there. That's what we got out of that blue crab. Just that one crab. That's plenty of food. Let's get this done. Alright. Gonna dice up some garlic. Alright. Then get a couple tablespoons of butter. Let's try one to start off with. I think one might get it done. It's unsalted butter. You can put parsley in here, but I kind of find parsley tasteless, so heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. saute up this garlic. Got a little Lake Fork guy going in the background over there. And we'll just get this going. A little bit of salt. Ooh, running low on pepper. A little bit of pepper. Alright, we got garlic. It's really good. Butter. Alright, let's drop our crab in there. Every bit of it. There we go. Alright, I got my fillets out here. What we're going to do with those is we're going to lay them in here. I want the biggest, thickest ones. Right there on, actually that's a bigger one. I was about to say. Alright, I want the bigger ones. I think it is a bigger one. I'll take the bigger ones on bottom. Alright, we got this kind of warming up. It smells amazing, guys. It smells awesome. That crab put out a lot of meat. Alright, let's get some of these panko breadcrumbs. Don't want too many. That ought to do it. I'm gonna lean a little bit more on the Cajun flavoring than a traditional restaurant flavoring, possibly. Let that go. My favorite thing to use is the Tony Chachere's more spice. See, it says more spice. This is what's different on the cans. You want to look for that. A little bit more spicy. So what we're going to do is just lightly coat the fish before we put the stuffing on it. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now what I want to do is let this cool for a minute. That'd be better, huh? Get all of this goodness in there. All of this goodness all up in here. There we go. I'm going to take these other two fillets. I'm going to lay them right on top and stuff it down. Just like that. Alright. Bring that over. That looks good. Alright. A little salt. A little more pepper. A little more Tony spicy. I like the Tony spicy, guys. Gotta like it. Alright. Then this is something I really want to do here. That's gonna be, I'm gonna take some butter. I'm gonna put it in a ramekin. And then we're gonna heat it up. We do that. We just pour it over the top of the fillets, and it won't slide off during cooking. Oh yeah, perfect. See, we can keep that butter melting down. Do it this way, that butter won't slide off your fish. You try to stick little butter cubes up there, and they're gonna slide off. Now I got butter all in there. Let's get this out here. We're gonna put it on the Traeger. We're gonna let it cook. Alright guys, just throw this on the Traeger. Let her do its thing. Alright guys, I got this in off the grill. It looks amazing. I'm gonna try to plate it on this on this platter over here. Let me spin this around where I can get a good bite on it. There's a good one right there. There. Try to not tear it up. Awesome. Get this one. All the goodies. Slide it all off. There we go, guys. Neighbor Ruben and I are always exchanging food. They cook a lot of Argentinian and Mexican food, and I'm bringing home seafood all the time. So I'm gonna take this over here to him and see if they want to eat it. There you are.
Hey. Thank you, bud. Oh, this looks awesome, man. Thank you.
Should be awesome.
All right.
I don't know,
That was
man.
some beer. Thank you.
Let me know.
Okay, thanks.
Take it easy.